Hello everyone, welcome to Art Around House. I am Kala Ponnuri. In today's video, I am going to show you how to make cubicle planters using this magazine paper and one more interesting thing, that is these scoops. These scoops are a detergent powder scoops. You can use any scoops for that matter, and since I use them somehow or the other way, none of my friends, they throw them out and they give it to me. So in coming up videos you will be seeing few more interesting things using these scoops. So first, just look at the materials what are required. So first we will cut this part of the scoop to get a perfect square shaped planter. So to cut this part we are going to use this cutter. While cutting, have little patience and then cut it very slowly, otherwise you are going to lose one planter. To make these cubicle planters, first we have to make the paper roll. I have shown in many of my videos how to make these paper roll, but still if you are watching my video for the first time, then I am going to show you one more time. So let's learn how to make the paper roll quickly. We need to make two squares like this, not exactly squares, they are little rectangle, as the scoop is also like a rectangle. We have to make these squares in such a way that the scoop should just fix it inside this way, and don't make it too tight. You make it in such a way so that you can remove it easily. So how to make these squares, I am going to show you now. To make one rectangle, we need 4 pieces of the paper roll. 2 long ones and 2 shorter than these long ones. And we need 2 squares. That means we need total 8 pieces. 4 long ones and 4 short ones. Okay, first how to decide the length. So first you measure it approximately this way, okay, and always better to make a sample piece. If it is fine, go ahead with it, otherwise it's better, you can always make one more and then you can fix it. As I always mention, the ends are weak, so remove this end part, cut this part and cut these pieces from the middle part. Now we have 4 long pieces and 4 short pieces, okay, and now to make the rectangle we have to stick these 4 pieces, but before that we have to cut the ends in an angular way. But remember one thing, while cutting, don't change the position of the paper roll, means don't rotate this way, because if you change the position of the paper roll, then the angle of the cut also will change, then it will be difficult to cut, to stick them. cut all the 8 pieces this way. Okay, after cutting all the pieces this way, now it's time to stick them together, and we will stick them using MC hardener. You can use Fevicryl molded hardener also. So after sticking with MC, don't move them till the MC becomes hard, and you can take a support of a wall and keep them against it so that they will retain the shape. So after sticking, you can just check by placing this scoop in the center and then just bring it up. So now it's comfortably fixing inside, sitting inside. So you don't have to change anything. If it is very tight, then discard it and go for a longer pieces. If it is too loose and the scoop is falling down, then open it and cut the pieces shorter. In my previous video, I showed how to make the chalk paint using POP, which is plaster of Paris. That is, again I am going to tell you what the ratio. It is one portion of this POP, plaster of Paris, and 2 portions of this Fevicryl paint and little water. If the paint is little thin, you don't need to add water also. So here I am going to paint only 1 scoop. I am not going to mix it in any container. I am going to mix it in the old plate. And after that, we will give you a texture to the paint using this aluminum foil. You just crush it. You don't have to crush it in any particular manner. Just crush it in this way and just dab the paint when it is little wet. I am going to show you now. We will paint black acrylic color for this border. Since it is a textured paint, you don't have to give 2 coats of paint here, but give 2 coats of black acrylic color on the border. Always give a time gap of at least 2-3 hours between 2 coats. So once the texture paint becomes dry and the black paint also becomes dry, give 2 coats of this varnish spray to make the scoop waterproof. I have given the link for the varnish spray in the description below. Now our rectangles are ready, and one more time we'll check it out whether our scoop is going inside and then fixing nicely. Yes, it's perfect. So now to complete the planter, the cubicle planter, we need 4 pieces of this paper roll. The length can be any length. This length decides the height of the cubicle planter, so you can cut accordingly. These 4 pieces we have to stick at the 4 corners using MCD, this way, okay? And after fixing, place them against the wall and keep one book for support. You can keep, of course you can keep anything, and keep it in the same place till the seal becomes hard. Now seal became hard, and this is the final shape of the planter base. So now we will paint using Fevicryl acrylic paint, and as I always mention, you have to give 2 coats of painting, and between 2 coats at least 2-3 hours gap should be there. So after 2 coats of paint, the planter base is ready and the planter is ready, and this is how it goes inside. Okay, so now coming to the display part, let's see what plant will go in this, and how to propagate it and how to take care of it. Now talking about the plant, this plant's name is Njoy pothos. It is one of the varieties of money plant. You can cut these leaves from the node, that is from here. So from each node the roots will develop once you place in water, and this plant grows in water as well as in soil, and it can sustain very well in semi shade, but it should not get direct sunlight. So after cutting the leaves and place it in the planter, to make them stand properly, we can use these small pebbles. So this is how you can make these beautiful planters using very minimum materials. This is what Art Around House is all about. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. If you did, please like, share, subscribe my channel, and leave your valuable suggestions in the comment section below. But don't forget to hit the bell icon. Thank you.